All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in again. Another coon hunting video here, and tonight is Rambler's turn. So as you can see, I'm in the kennel. Rambler's ready to go. There's a ratchet there right next to Rambler. But let's get him. Let's get Rambler loaded up and hit the woods, guys, and see if we can't get a couple tree tonight. It's kind of later at night, so I don't have a whole lot of time, but maybe we can get a couple tree tonight, at least one. Come on, Rambler, load up, buddy. Load. Good boy. Good boy. All right, y'all stay with me. I'm gonna go over here and get old Rambler turned out and see if we can't get one tree tonight. I better get my leash. All right, y'all stay with me. All right, y'all, I'm just gonna sit down right up this little creek bottom right here. You can see the little ditch. Come on. Oh, he's got to use the bathroom. Y'all, something weird I hadn't seen Rambler do in a very long time, and I don't. He. You saw me turn him up this little ditch, little creek, and I didn't even get my. I don't even, my trackers in my side by side here, and I don't know. He was gone 5-10 minutes, so I don't know how far he went, but I just sitting here listening, waiting for him to strike, and I hear something coming, and he comes right back down that ditch, comes back to me. Just sits there and stares at me a little bit, and I don't say nothing to him. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on, and he turns and goes back right up through there. He is that's very unusual for him. Man, I don't know. Maybe some coyotes have come through here. I've seen him do it before when he was about and I may have told this story. I don't know. When he was about, I don't know. He was less than 2 years old, I believe. I was hunting him behind my house one night down in the creek bottom, and it was in the middle of the winter that year. Been about a year and a half ago, probably. Or well, about a year ago, I guess. Maybe a little longer, over a year ago. So maybe it wasn't in the winter. Maybe it was in the spring. I don't remember. But anyway, he struck a track and carried it through and got in some cutover on one of our deer hunting leases. And man, he got surrounded by those coyotes, and they got a hold to him that night. And he was it took him a little while to hunt, a few nights after that, I guess. But I've seen him a time or two since. I think I've like I'm describing tonight. He's go in there good, turn him out, goes hunting good, and then just comes right back to you. So I don't know. Maybe it's been some coyotes through here or not, or shoot, who knows? But very strange. And I think I see him up through there. I think I see his eyes right up through there. He's not wanting to hunt very good. I'm gonna get this camera cut off, get my light cut off. See, right here, come right back to me. What's wrong, buddy? This is it's not like him, especially he ain't been out in a couple weeks. He usually gonna hunt hard. All right, so I'm not gonna scold him or anything. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I know I don't understand it, but I'm gonna load him up. I'm gonna get him out of this bottom and move him. See how he acts there. All right, let's try this again, folks. Y'all, the dog's smarter than I am, obviously. So what I ended up doing, I didn't even move really. I just moved up a little bit, and it just basically walked him up. Well, that time when I seen him, of course y'all saw it. He just made a big old circle around me and struck right behind where I had the side by side part, probably 100 yards or so. I'm sure you can hear him in there now, but there I am, always thinking the worst, and he's just trying to go around me, you know, because he obviously knew the coon was in that direction, and I was trying to get him to hunt the other direction. But anyway, he's treed now, so let's go in there and see what he's got. Finally getting to him. I don't know if y'all can see it. Don't look as bad, but that's pretty thick getting in here. Bunch of briars. Here, let's see if I can find him. I got my thermal with me, so let me see if I can find him. Alright, y'all, there the coon is right there. It took me a while. I had to get over here on the back side of it, but I think there may be two sitting right there. See that other right above them? Alright, Rambler. Get out of here. Hey, dead, dead. Good boy. Hey, dead, dead, dead. Good boy. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Dead. Good job. Good job. Man, I'm gonna try not to walk through all that. John, I'm gonna hug the top of this hill. A little longer walk, but this stuff was rough. All right, y'all, I'm gonna call it a night tonight. I know I said I was gonna try to tree two, but I killed a lot of time right there, and I've got to get my butt in bed, and so I can get up and work tomorrow. But anyway, hey, that was a sign right there. Man, sometimes you just need to let your dog do what he's gonna do or she's gonna do. As you can see, I was quick to wonder, like, why was he coming back? He never does that. You know, and first thing I think of is something bad, and all he was really trying to do is just come on down this creek right here and strike that coon that he just treed. Here I am, you know, assuming the worst of it, and luckily I didn't. You know, I'd said before I cut that camera off that time when he came back that I was going to move him, and then, you know, after I thought about it for a second, I said, well, I'll just walk him on up a little ways farther and try it one more time. And he just made a big circle up on this ridge right through here, and he just struck literally 100 yards out there, and then just come on down and went another couple 100 yards and treed. So that worked out. But anyway, yeah, I'm sure it won't be the last time I do that, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have done it as well. But anyway, short video, but I appreciate you guys watching as always. Rambler is man, yeah, he's fired up to get out tonight, and we're gonna keep doing it as much as possible, and keep working the pup. So y'all stay with us. A lot more videos coming. So As y'all can see, Rambler is not wanting to go in the kennel, but he's going to, and we're gonna go get some sleep. So appreciate you watching, guys. As always, God bless you all, and I will see you on the next video.